nerds, I'm Julian Fader, the gastro nerd, and all hail Caesar. Yes, Caesar salad. I have my romaine ready, and I'm gonna throw on some shrimp. We're gonna make a grilled shrimp Caesar salad, and despite the fact that both Emperor Caesar of Rome and Caesar salad bear the same name, they have no relation. Caesar salad was made somewhere in Mexico by a guy named Caesar, and he made a great dressing. So great that you definitely need to have it in your repertoire because you can pull it out at any time and impress everybody with it, and it's just always a great go-to snack. So what makes Caesar salad so great? It is an umami bomb. It's loaded with some of the key umami-filled ingredients. Umami being the fifth taste sensation. You know, we have salt, sugar, sour, and bitter, and umami's numero cinco. And it just means it fills your mouth and it has this yummy taste to it. What's loaded in umami? Parmesan cheese, my old favorite. Ajo, garlic, loaded, and we have some beautiful fresh garlic today. Anchovies, lechugue. Oh, don't be scared. It's a very delicate flavor and it really brings everything together. It's so amazing. I use anchovies in everything now, and you probably don't even know they're there. So I'm making a grilled shrimp Caesar. You can follow my video on how to make these grilled shrimp, and of course how to properly wash your romaine lettuce, or any lettuce for that matter. So now to make the dressing. So in my handy dandy blender, naturally you can whisk all of these things by hand, but it's just easier in a blender if you have one. I'm gonna start with an egg yolk. Yes, this is a beautiful yolk of a fresh farm egg. And what this is gonna do, it's gonna bind the entire dressing together. So it's gonna be super silky and creamy. It is raw, so pregnant people or people who have issues with raw things, beware. You can omit it, it's not gonna have the same consistency. You can cook it just a little bit as well. And those are all different techniques, but ultimately nothing like a great get a farm fresh egg, it's gonna be the best. You can put in, if you like really the strong anchovy flavor, I'm gonna go with about 4 anchovy fillets. And look for decent types of anchovies. Any anchovy will do, but there is a variation. This comes in a pretty jar. I'm a sucker for packaging. Miro, Agostino, Recca is another great company. There are different types of anchovies. Buyer beware. Freshly squeezed, as you can see because I have them, lemon juice. Lemon juice has such a nice acidity, and remember, it's less acidic than vinegar. Citrus is less acidic than vinegar, so you can always go a little more. So 3 tablespoons here. Fresh garlic. If I don't have good garlic, sometimes I'll roast it so it'll be a little bit more of a mild, less pungent flavor. But today, because of my CSA, my community supported farm, Freebird Farms, I have you seen? No, you don't get garlic like this in a supermarket. It is gorgeous. And just 2 cloves of this. It is so beautiful, and it has because it's so young, it's sweet. So 2 cloves of garlic, mustard, kernel mustard, about a tablespoon. This is also another emulsifier. Egg yolks, emulsifier, mustard, emulsifier. What that means is it helps bind a sauce together. I'm gonna put about a tablespoon in there. I also just love the flavor of mustard. I love my mustard because it sounds like my mustard. It's a French brand. Then, Worcestershire. Leave it to the Brits. Worcestershire, it's such a weird, funny word. There's a mix, like I said, there's like tamarind in here and malt vinegar. So many different ingredients that go into this. It has like kind of a weird flavor. It's great in Bloody Marys, but also key for a Caesar salad. So I'm gonna put about a teaspoon. It is a strong flavor, mind you. And a little less than a teaspoon. Some fresh pepper. A little bit of salt. Mind you, anchovies and Parmesan cheese have a lot of salt, so go light on the salt and always add more later. A decent amount. You can put the Parmesan cheese afterwards. I like to put it right into the dressing. About 1/4 cup-ish. I always end up adding more anyway. So I'm gonna start by blending this. Then I'm slowly gonna add grapeseed oil, my last ingredient. Grapeseed oil is a very neutral oil. You can use olive oil, vegetable oil. I like the neutral flavor of the grapeseed. Also, when you blend olive oil, like I'm doing in this case, it can tend to get a little bit bitter. So I'm avoiding all the bitterness by using grapeseed. Just a little at a time. We don't want to break that emulsion. And then we can add more later. Now I can start going heavier. That was a little bit less than a cup of grapeseed oil. The best way to taste any salad dressing is with the salad itself, with the lettuce. So I'm just gonna go in there. Pretty perfect. I'm a sucker for anchovies, so I'm gonna go to anchovy heavier. And then, gotta have more Parmesan cheese. A little bit more. And then I love the fresh pepper. Perfecto. My dressing is done. I'm just gonna pour it out. Oh, it's so decadent and creamy. See, there's no cream in creamy Caesar salad. Now for salad assembly. When dressing a salad, make sure you have a nice big bowl so there's wiggle room for you to really properly coat your lettuce. This is my lunch today. Remember, a little salt, some fresh pepper, nice drizzle of my dressing right in there. Obviously, you can go as heavy as you like. And then my favorite tool, my hands. I'm really gonna just, originally this was done table side, the Caesar dressing, and they would make the dressing right into the bowl, and then they would dress the salad like that. Salad, and put my lovely shrimp, just place them on top. Then for the final step, because I love my Parmesan cheese, I'm gonna shave some parm. So I have these sexy little strips. Sexy strips. There you have it, kids. This is one sexy Caesar salad. I love the lemon, the parm, it's so creamy. It's actually still quite light despite its creamy nature. And really, with the fresh pepper, few salads can compete. After all, Caesar was emperor, which is even bigger than king, and even though, like I said, for our sake, let's just pretend this was his salad. Thanks for watching The Gastro Nerd. I'm Julianne Fader. Subscribe to my channel somewhere around here, and stay tuned for so much more delicious nerdiness to come.